What's going on, everyone? My name is Miles. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to do something that was requested a couple days ago about how you can rank up faster in Apex Legends Season 3 ranked mode. Now, this is going to be a little bit similar to the Apex Predator video that I made a few weeks ago, but it is a little bit different because that was made back in Season 2, and I wasn't really sure how the meta was going to work here in Season 3, and it definitely is a lot different as far as the kill incentive and the placement incentive. So I wanted to go over that with you guys a little bit to maybe help you guys rank up that extra little bit that you're trying to push for, and hopefully this will help you guys a ton and help you guys get better. So the first tip I have for you guys, this is something that you're definitely just gonna have to learn with over time. It's hard if you're an aggressive kind of player, it's hard to get used to this play style, but when you're the last one alive, or if you're just down to only 2 people and your third is dead, you guys have to learn how to rat out. And what I mean by rat out is basically just hide in an unpredictable spot, maybe allow a team to come in and just laser them when they're not expecting you. Or if you have level 1 armor and you know that all these other teams have level 3 armor or level 2 armor and they're out manning you, they have more people than you, they have more health than you or better guns, don't take fights that you know you're probably not going to win. If you're at a disadvantage, accept that disadvantage and just learn how to play around that. Learn how to go far away, maybe find some other loot pills, maybe find some other buildings that you can grab some loot, maybe get lucky with a bigger armor swap or something, but don't force yourself into a fight that you're probably not going to win just so you can blame someone else, blame the RNG, blame your teammates. Sure, your teammates could have been smarter, sure the RNG could have worked in your favor a little bit more, but those things are not always going to happen. You're going to get bad teammates if you solo queue, which is why you shouldn't solo queue, and you're going to get bad loot some games. So just learn how to escape from teams, how to get in a good hiding spot, get in zone, good positioning, and you can even with level 1 armor, you can just sit in a hiding spot, wait for teams to fight, and maybe if you're lucky, it's not always going to happen, it's not always going to work, but maybe if you're lucky, a team will start fighting and you can come clean up the last guy or clean up the last 2 guys as they're healing or as they're trying to res their teammates, anything like that. Get some quick easy kills, which will number 1 give you more points, number 2 it'll give you better placement, and number 3 you're gonna have better loot to stay alive in the end game. So my second tip for you guys is to land at a zone, land at a named location that has 1 or 2 teams. Now the reason I say this is because the later it gets in game, it's going to become more difficult to get kills because these people are going to have better loot, and my suggestion is to get those kills really early. I wouldn't suggest killing all the teams at your 1 location and then going trying to W key everyone, but while everyone has bad armor or even no armor off drop, try to get a weapon really quickly and go ahead and get those first 3 kills knocked out. Also, don't forget that your assist count is kills now, so when you do drop at a location with 1 or more teams, I like to stay as a team and all kind of laser the same person off the start. Sometimes it's not always going to happen, it's not always going to work that way, but it does help in the end run because it allows everyone to leave that location with all 3 points. One person will have 1 kill and 2 assists, and then one person will have 2 kills with 1 assist, and then one guy may have all 3 assists. So it'll be equal across the board for everyone, and everyone will be walking away with the same amount of points. And the reason I think this point is so important is because Respawn did a really good job at making ranked more kill incentive and placement incentive. Instead of last season, it was all about placement, and if you didn't get kills, it was okay, you still got a good bit of RP, but if you did get kills but you got bad placement, it was pretty much pointless, and sometimes you would even lose RP still. So they did a really good job at making sure that it is very important for you to get kills and get good placement at the same time in order to rank up. So by choosing to land at a location that has 1 team instead of no teams, you're going to put yourself in a better position to get kills, but also you're not going to have to worry about getting third party like you will later in the game. Later in the game, you might hear gunshots, you try to go third party, but then you also get fourth partied, and then a 5th party comes, and it can get really frustrating later in the game after you get good loot and then you just have it all taken away from you because of a third party. So that's why I suggest to go ahead and get those kills knocked out early so you don't have to worry about those third parties. And if you find yourself later in the game having to rat out, having to just camp and get good placement later in the game, you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have any kills, so I'm still not getting points. You already have those 3 points knocked out from the beginning of the game, so you're still going to get good points by placing well. So the next tip's a pretty short one, and it's pretty simple as well. It's just to not engage too early. You have to know when it's your time to fight, when it's your time to engage. If a team does not know where you are and you hear 3 teams to your right just fighting it out and there's 6 squads left, let them fight, because by letting them fight and letting them die, probably someone else is going to third party and kill them. But these teams are just constantly dying, and you're getting more points as you just sit there and rat out and just waste time and let these other guys die off. You're going to get better placement points as the time goes, and if you feel comfortable enough after they're done, you can try to go clean up. But if not, you can continue to just stay there and just let another team come and fight them and third party them and try to third party that last team. Before you know it, there's only 3 squads left. They're fighting each other. You can go third party that last team and get an easy win, or pretty much an easy second place, and that's going to give you a lot more points in the long run than if you just jump right into it trying to go crazy and trying to make a heroic play. Hopefully that wasn't too repetitive, but I just want to emphasize how important it is to not engage too early. A lot of times you'll just get shot in the back and you're going to start getting frustrated with the game. Just don't engage too early. Just sit there and wait, let the other teams die. So my last tip is actually to stay as a team. A lot of people I see want to split off and do their own thing, and if you have 2 people butting heads because you can't make a decision on where to go or what to do, it's just not going to end well, and you guys need to get on the same page. And you could designate one person to be the in-game leader to call the shot so that no one really hesitates on what to do. You just allow that one person to make the calls and everyone just follows, so you stick together as a team. But honestly, what's better than having an in-game leader is for everyone to just trust their teammates. Trust your teammates' intake and their opinion on why you should do this, and don't hesitate to make decisions. As soon as someone makes a call, we should do this, either quickly say, no, we need to go here now because of this, or just follow through. But by the time you butt heads and start hesitating, what should we do? You're becoming slower and slower on your rotation and your next move and what you're going to do, how you're going to approach the situation. So stick together, stay close, stay on the same page mentally, play with people that you know and trust, and while you're in game, don't argue, just trust each other and stay close together. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do want to emphasize that if you want to gain RP fast, listen to the first 3 points that I said. It is so important to get kills fast early in the game that are easy for you, and also to just play super campy. I know it's boring, I know it's slow, but it's really easy. It's so much easier to get RP. The more kills and the better placement you have, honestly, that multiplier for the kills and placement is so huge. It is so important for you guys to get top 5 and also to have more than 1 kill. So by following these, I promise you, you'll go from having those 32-point games to more commonly having those 100-point plus games. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video right now. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I post all the time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Peace. Oh, that hurt.
And I think I got one. Yeah, and I think I got one. Yeah, I got one.